It's Florida MJ420 here, and today I'm going to do an open and toke strain review of Lemon OG Kush, True Flower, smokable cannabis flower from Trulieve. I got this at the beginning of August, so it's about 2 months old now. It's never been open, so we're going to pop the seal live on camera for the world to see. It's got 29.3% THC, 0.2% THCV, 0.8% CBG, for a total of 30.3% cannabinoids. I got this back the beginning of August. Like I said, they had a sale on these. Well, no, it wasn't a sale. It's just the normal price, $33. But they had a huge batch they released, and they had a couple of them around the same time. But this was the second batch I got. The first batch I got was 25.4%. And I also got some that was 21.6%. But this was definitely the most potent of them. So I thought it'd be interesting to see how this has aged in the jar. You know, has it cured some more? Is it smelling a little bit better, looking a little bit better? Guess we'll have to find out. Let's give it a look. And it's frustrating. Hear that? It just slips around on it. These seals get caught up. Alright, it looks like the seal is nice on this. Bounces back. Pop it open, get a nice whiff. See what's in there first. Oh man, this smells so much better than when it first came out, guys. Oh man, okay, all the lemon is coming through. And it's just so perfectly blended with that pungent, stanky lemon OG aroma. You know, I mean the OG Kush aroma. Like, wow, this stuff is nice. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of blown away that just letting this sit here for a couple months in the jar unopened improved the smell this much. Go back and look at my first review, and when I first opened this strain, it smelled disgusting. Like, it just smelled bad. I mean, you know, I get it. Some strains don't smell that great, but this does not smell bad. This smells great. It smells stanky and lemony. Trying to place that stinky smell. Not quite sure what it is, but it is darn good. Look at that. 29.3% THC. This has been curing for 2 months in the original jar, and I feel just fine saying curing because it definitely smells a lot better. Alright, let's weigh this sucker up and see how much we got in it. Man, I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't really know what to expect. This is the oldest sealed eighth that I've opened, you know, from the medical system that I've kept around this long sealed. All right, we got 3.6. I don't know if you can see that. 3.6 on the scale. Man. I'll have to think about what that smell is, but it is really nice. It's kind of it's a really funky, stanky smell mixed with a very strong punch of lemon in there. So now I'm going to put these on the plate and let's get a closer look at them. Alright, let's go in for a closer look at these suckers. Alright. Those things are just covered in trichomes. You can tell that this batch totally deserves the 30%. Well, 29.3%, close enough, right? Totally deserves that rating. Not quite as covered as their Jacaré usually is, but it's right up there. Right up there with it. Look at that. So crystally. Oh man, look at there. It's just totally caked with it. Trichomes galore. Oh, nice. Zoom in even more. Get a really close-up look at these suckers. It's crazy how when you go in close, these trichomes really lighten up in color. There we go. Look at that. That's a sight for sore eyes, huh? Lemon OG Kush, 29.3%. It's a nice potent strain. It smells beautiful. I just remembered the other smell in there. So when I was trying to explain how it smells, this batch, like, it didn't have that really sharp lemon tang to it before, and now it does, which is awesome. I love it. And the other smell that I couldn't quite describe, that stinky smell, is kind of like Girl Scout cookies has the same stinky smell. It's like rancid fat smell, you know, like rancid cooking oil smell. I don't know if you've ever had a bottle of cooking oil that kind of you had too long and it went stale. That's what the stinky smell is. It's a cheese-like kind of smell, but not quite. If you've, you know, smelled rancid cooking oil before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I'd say that we got a nice good look at these suckers. So why don't we cut some of them up and give it a nice toke. See how it tokes. I wonder if 2 months in storage and extra curing has affected the high at all. We shall see. Alright, now that we got a nice close-up look and we weighed it all out, let's toke some up. Got a couple nice little buds there. Just grind them up with my scissors real quick. If any of you guys out there have a suggestion for some really good scissors for this, why don't you throw a comment in there and let me know. I've just got some old janky little sewing scissors here, and they're not that sharp. Well, it's not really the sharpness even that bothers me, it's just that they're kind of wobbly. So I tried some shears or snips from China. Those didn't work out too well. Alright, gotta get it all nice and... Actually, let me get this heating up while I'm at it. Get this all finely ground up into a powder so it makes a nice thick bag of smoke for me. Or vapor, not smoke. I know a lot of people notice that I use this bag vape on 500, but it's not like a lot of other ones where it'll burn it. I've never burned any at all in the Boundless Terra. It will take it all the way to the darkest dark brown you can get, you know, that looks black basically. But no, I've never combusted a bowl with it. Now, I have done that on the Extreme Q, but not with the Boundless. And the reason I choose 500 is just because, I mean, I've been vaping for years now, and I just like to get it all over with quickly. Like, I'm talking about loading up the bag with vapor. You know, I don't really want that to drag on too long. So I'm gonna pack up the bowl here. If I want like a flavor session, I'll just pack a little in a nice little handheld unit or something like that. Like this used to be before I made it into a bag vape. Just get this packed. And ready to go. Oh, hey, I can just use this like a... I got a full bowl packed in there. See that? Yum, yum, yum. Some Lemon OG Kush. Now this is not one of my... It's not one of my favorite smelling strains, but I do love how it smells right now after it's cured. My favorite smelling strains are going to be the ones that smell like... Excuse me. They smell like Jack Herrera, Taffy, Super Silver Haze. All those have kind of a similar smell to them, and I really like them a lot. So let me get this plugged in. And like this is on the stinky end of the spectrum, stankity dankity, which is great, but it's just not my, like, when I go into, you know, a dispensary and start smelling strains, I'm not going to be freaking out so much over the Lemon OG Kush smell as much as I am going to be over those other strains. So there you go. But I know there are a lot of people out there who love these really stankity dankity strains. This is probably right up there with that. I have never had a cheese strain, but this, like I said earlier, it has that cheesy kind of like stank to it. It's just more on the rancid oil side. So, and it's the thing that's so great about the cure after it's been through this extra 2 months of a cure in the jar. That stanky smell, which is all that was there at first, is now, it's just totally cut through by that nice sharp lemon smell, right, which is awesome. So I'm sure that you guys out there who love this strain, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because, you know, that first time I smelled it, wasn't all that impressed. This time, really impressed by it. I'm gonna crank this up to high, see if we can get some vapor out of here. That kitty cat.